going to talk about the best and worst movies by Mel Gibson. And Mel Gibson's a really talented actor. Despite the controversy he's been in the news and everything, he is a very talented actor. He has come out with some really good movies, a couple of shitty movies. I honestly haven't seen every one of his movies. I don't think I've even seen half of them, but
I've seen quite a few of his movies. Most of his movies, to me, I actually like Mel Gibson in a lot of his movies. Signs is probably my favorite one for him by far.
I like that. I like him. I love them in Signs.
Signs and probably The Patriot, I think, because I've seen The Patriot probably 12 times.
That's one of his hardest roles. I loved him in The Patriot. I was like, this dude really can't act. And he came with it with so much emotion, and you can feel the anger and the sadness and the struggle that this man had to go through. Braveheart is another good movie that he was really good at.
Braveheart's another one. That's, if I had to have a list of his movies, Braveheart would probably be in second or third.
And it's good because that's not like him. That's not a character that you usually see him play. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it almost felt like, I'm gonna say this, it wasn't him. Like when I saw Braveheart, I didn't see Mel Gibson. I saw someone else in that role, but it wasn't Mel Gibson. And then I saw Mel Gibson was in the credit line. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
He played that role, and that's one thing I like when it comes to actors like him. They go for roles that you don't normally see him in. And it's one thing for him to play Mad Max in the Mad Max series, because I like him in Mad Max as Max Rokitansky. But he's playing another even more brutal role. He actually fit it.
So what are some movies you didn't like Mel in?
Honestly, the first Mad Max. And it wasn't...
Okay, I'll give you that one.
It wasn't strictly because of him. It was more of the writing. It was more the script, I think. He did a decent job, but it was more the script. Another movie...
Well, did Mel write the script for that?
I don't think he did. No, that was George Miller.
Okay, then.
George Miller wrote it, I think.
So it wasn't Mel that was as bad. It was the script that they gave him.
Yeah, because he plays good. He plays good in his movies. Just some movies he played are kind of shitty.
Okay.
Edge of Darkness. That was another movie that was kind of bad, but he played good. I mean, it wasn't really bad, but it was like...
That was another one that was kind of on the back nine for me. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It was meh.
But he did a decent job.
It was decent. It still doesn't touch Science, in my opinion, though.
And another movie that he played in, I thought it was, once again, it wasn't him, Expendables 3. He played the hell out that role, though. He played that role.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I love the Expendables franchise. I loved every single one of them, and I think Mel Gibson in the third one, I loved him in that role because he was so crazy.
And he always plays a convincing bad guy. Machete Kills. I didn't think I would like that movie, but I actually liked it. And a lot of it had to do with Mel Gibson's character. But, yeah, I mean, this guy, he's a really good actor, and I can't really knock him on his acting. Just sometimes, a few times, like in my opinion, what movie do you think you played in? What kind of shitty yourself,
Well, like I said, most of his movies to me were great. It's hard for me to pick out what movies was terrible, in my opinion. I think Edge of Darkness was probably his worst role, and Edge of Darkness and the first Mad Max was probably his worst roles, in my opinion. But everything else I actually loved about his movies. I just love his acting is awesome.
I mean, he was good in the Weapons.
In every movie he plays, he just delivers.
Yeah, Delete the Weapons. I was trying to figure out which one was kind of the best in terms of his acting wise, and I actually liked every single one of them.
Like, I hate to say it, but in terms of him being an actor, for me, he's almost up there with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He's solid. Mel Gibson is straight solid when it comes to acting.
There's not really a movie you can see with him that's not gonna be at least subpar good, if not great.
And when he's not playing an action role, one of my favorite movies he played in was kind of a comedy and kind of dramedy or whatever, was What Women Want. I actually liked that movie with him in it. It was kind of funny. And it was interesting him taking that role.
A lot of drama in that one.
But yeah, guys, in the comment section below, let us know what you think are Mel Gibson's best and worst roles in movies and or movies themselves.
Absolutely.